So I talk about don't get distracted by tools, but instead focus on this four-part framework: solving problems, removing friction, improving customer experience, and improving employee experience. Well, here is one tool in this video that I'm going to show you. It's called video-to-blog.ai. And like I said, remember, avoid tools, instead focus on what solves the problems and the frictions. Well, one problem and friction for us has been getting a video done into a version of a blog. And this video really helps with internal linking, external linking, writing it in our voice, our tone, or maybe even a marketing client's voice and tone. So I'm gonna jump over to the computer and I'm gonna show you how we're using this tool inside of our agency every day and how you could potentially use this tool. And I'm gonna include a link to their website below for you as well. So let's get started on how you can create more content in your niche using the right artificial intelligence tools and the right artificial intelligence framework. All right, everyone. Today I'm walking you through this video-to-blog.ai. As I talked about at the beginning of this video, we want to focus on four things here. We're talking about solving problems, removing friction, increasing the customer experience, and increasing the employee experience. One of the frictions for us for a long time has been as much content as we've produced is getting those videos done. Getting those blogs done to match those videos can be very time consuming. And so this is a tool that can actually help you with this. And the pricing, I think, is pretty reasonable. Right here, you can see where I can upload a video or even an audio file. It doesn't have to be a video. What if you just wanted to sit there and speak to your computer for a while? What if you had some of these potential phone transcriptions that you could turn into blogs, answering customers' questions? How good would that go into a knowledge base? How much employee experience increase could this cause here? It could allow your team members to have the right assets they need through the customer journey, creating a better customer experience, a better employee experience. They're not having to reach out to you every time, removing the friction. Customers aren't having as many problems because they're not waiting for you to get an answer back to them because you're able to use things like this. So let's just use one of my videos real quick. Let's see if I can find one. Let's see. No. Still searching. I got everybody else's videos on here but mine. Let's see. All right, this one might work. This is a short. But as we scroll down here, though, this is what I want you to say. You could do a short version. Typically, I go with medium here. Then this is very important here you want to add to this, and that is adding internal links. And then you want to give it a website. I'm going to give it my website. And look, you can list up to 3 websites at the lower pricing point. I have it 10 because I do help a lot of agencies with their marketing. So this is one of the many tools that we do use in that process. Then external links. Some people don't want to connect to the external links. I actually prefer to. And now let's talk about, so what was this video? I don't even remember what this video is about. So what we would do here, if we were trying to think of search engine optimization, whatever phrase you're trying to primary rank for, that's what you're going to use here. Let's just use the National Flood Insurance Program because we've been producing a ton of content. That's going to create blog and see how long it takes this to upload. Shouldn't really take that long. This is a short. Now remember, this is not a full like 5-10 minute video. It's like a 2 minute video, right? So you're probably thinking to yourself, how much of a blog could I potentially get out of it? Now, as it's going through and going through this, though, I want you to remember this, and it's writing this. I want you to remember this is not a copy and paste. You should not take this and just copy and paste it. What you should take is, first of all, still send it through your framework of verifying internal links, verifying external links. Look, you want to make sure you have the right internal links that you're sending customers to different parts, whether it be a YouTube video, whether it be your website, whether it's a short, whatever it is, creating the right customer journey. Then you want to make sure you've got the right images, because look, in a lot of these, they don't have the images in here. And that's why we also send it through a GPT we built called Trust and Grow Framework. And it's telling us where to put images with an alternate text, where to potentially place a video, and all these different things. Now, personally, also, when I'm going in here, I'm actually trying to put a YouTube video first, because I want to embed that YouTube video into this blog, because I want to drive that traffic back and forth between the video to my blog, from my blog to the video, and really creating that fuel there. And so if you can put it on your YouTube channel as an unlisted video, it's really going to benefit you just simply by putting it in here. You don't have to take it live on there yet, but simply do that. But remember, it's with any AI tool, it shouldn't simply be a copy and paste. It should serve as an assistant for you that you still oversee. Because we may send something through 5 or 6 different AI tools before we've had a human actually write something and put it in there. And then we have another human after that go through and adjust it. So this is how you can use these different things here. Now we've almost got this blog done, but just remember that when you're using any of these AI tools, don't remove the human. Remember, support the human. That's what we want to do here at Artificial Intelligence for Insurance Agencies. We want to support the human, not replace the human. Now, right here, as you can see, this is ready. I've got the video here. Now, you may see an issue. Let's see if it.
Most flood insurance policies feel generic, cookie-cutter templates that miss your home's real risks.
It did not
your
transcribe
property isn't
correctly.
generic, so why settle for?
But that's okay, because look, what it's giving me here. It's giving me headings, my headers. It's giving me links to the National Flood Insurance Program and all these different things. Tell me how things fall short. It's really hit all these things. And like I said, this isn't ready yet. Pretty darn close to it, though, as I send it through my things. Now, I could also add a call to action here, but I'm actually adding my own call to actions. And if you want to export, if you want to regenerate, be careful regenerating, because it does count as one of your blogs. And remember, you only get like $30 a month for whatever price you're going to pay. Now, exporting, you have a couple different options here. You can do it with HTML. You could do it with text. You could do it with Word. Now, remember, if you've got images that are in here, or if you've got videos that are in here, and if you do the text version, it's not going to copy those. But the HTML is. So you may want to use the HTML. Personally, we always use the HTML. And as you send this through these different tools, and as you see me going through here, making sure that, like I said, these things are correct. This is the Grammarly Chrome extension that I'm using to verify some of this stuff that's correct. But I said I still, probably want like an FAQ section right here. In fact, I'm gonna go up here, just regenerate, and let's just say I can give it very specific instructions. But I'm trying to see. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I can change my writing style if I wanted to. All right, now let me hit maybe regenerate and see what happens. And you see it actually regenerated pretty quickly compared to what the last one was. But let's just see if it did it right. Sometimes we go maybe round and round with these tools, but here's something you want to remember, though. Remember, I shot this video. So this is not like you're just taking a piece of AI and putting it out there. These are your words. This is your voice. This is your tone. This is what I call the subject matter expert interview that we ask all of our clients for. Look, and I tell them, if you give me a video, there's not a whole lot I can't do, whether it be blogs, shorts, lead generators, all that stuff. The video plays a vital role in that because the video gives me the subject matter expert interview that I need. And so this is how we can, kind of speed this up a little bit. Imagine, your team gets a question and you want to sit at your computer and kind of answer that question for a few minutes. And you could take that, you could have a video done that day, you could have a blog done that day, you could potentially have a lead generator done that day, all these different things. And now you've created all these assets in the customer journey for you, not only your customer, but also for your team members. So let's see if it included the section that we wanted to add at the bottom. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, see, here we go. Right here. And you see the kind of 4 questions it asked and all that. And then I could put a CTA here, for example, like download your National Flood Insurance Program Guide now, or estimate your flood insurance cost or savings using some kind of calculator. It's a self-assessment here, collecting that information from the customer. Now I've been able to generate a lead off my website simply off this. And ours generates about $200 to $300 a month. So this is just one way I wanted to show you how to do this with this particular tool. I will include the link inside this video when I post it in the Circle community, and I will also include some resources on our YouTube channel when we post it there. I hope everybody has a great day. So make sure to take advantage of this tool. Test it. I think they even do a free trial. I may be wrong there, but if not, it is a very reasonable amount for most people. $20, $30 a month. It gives you like 30 blogs, I think, which is pretty good for most people. Now for me, I need a lot more. But definitely check this out, as this could really help remove the friction in your agency and speed up your content creation process. But look, putting content out is just not good enough, especially in the world of AI. We gotta put out the right content at the right stage of the sales journey. And that's why you've got to make sure you're bringing your sales and marketing teams together. And if you want help in doing that, please reach out to me. I look forward to continuing these videos and helping each and every one of you.